All right, guys. So what I'm gonna show you guys now, how you can get decent, rich compost. Like if you live in an area and there are trees and bushes underground and you have access to them, let me show you what you can do. A lot of people do this and sell it to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing you how you can get it and for nothing. Just put in some work. You see, we have all these leaves on the ground. So what we do, because what happened is these leaves been piling up here for years. So what happened is manure. So they always have manure under these leaves. So when you come now, you rake off the leaves, you have serious manure on the ground. You see what I'm talking about? So what we're gonna do now, I'm using this hoe. I'm gonna chip off all these manure. I'm not gonna go down to the dirt. I'm just chipping off the manure that been building up there for so many years. You know how rich this thing is? When you have these kind of manure, you don't need to go to the store, trust me. I'm only chipping off the compost on top. I'm not going down to the bottom. So, let me do this piece right here. All right. So guess what? We have a nice pile of compost right in this area here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try fine it down with just like what I'm doing here, like break all this. You know how rich this thing is, guys? So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to use this to plant some potato in a bag. I just want to show you guys how simple you can plant things. You have potato inside your kitchen. You see the pushing eyes. You can use them and plant them, and I'm going to show you. So all right, so what happened here now, I have my bucket. So I'm going to use this bucket and I'm going to use this hoe and fill this bucket with all these rich, nice compost. Okay, so we have a bucket here. I'm going to go over here. All right, guys, so this is a bag. This was a bag of rice. Okay, so now I'm going to fill this bag. I'm going to fill this bag with dirt, and then I'm going to show you guys how I plant the potato inside of it. All right, so this is what's going on here now. I already filled the bag with the dirt. So guess what? I'm going to prepare the potato. So I might choke like 3 potatoes inside of there. Because you don't want to put too much because the bag is not big enough. But I just want to show you guys how you can plant potato in simple things. Okay, so now we have potato. We have onions. These are onions I had and I noticed this spoiling. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just take them and put them in the earth. And they're gonna grow and produce onion. Nothing waste in here, guys. We don't waste anything. Now, for instance, we have these potato. I don't know if you can see well, but all these potato, they have eyes, as you can see. This one have like 3 different sprout. This is red potato. Look how beautiful they looking. So guess what? Since I only have 2 red potato, I'm gonna put those red potato in the bag. Okay, these I'm gonna cut them. You see, you can cut this in so many pieces. Watch this. Look, this one, so many sprout. And we still in the winter, but the thing about it with potato, even though I plant them now, they're still gonna come back in the spring. So instead I just have them just push in. No, I'm gonna just put them in the earth one time. So okay, we have this and we have this. So this only have 1 area with ice, so I'm gonna leave this one whole. But guess what? I'm going to cut this one in 2. Okay, so now we have 3 pieces of potato that I'm going to plant in that bag. All right. So all right, guys, this is the bag, and we have 3 pieces of potato. So what we're gonna do now, let me take out some of these dots. Okay. All right. So while they're growing, I'm gonna keep adding more dot to it. So now we're gonna place one right here, which is this one, the big one, the whole one. You always put the sprout to the top, okay? Put the next one right here. Then you put the other one right here. So this is 3 potato we plant in this bag. So now what we do, we just cover them. As simple as 1 to 3. So what happen now, we're gonna happen, they mightn't come up because the weather is cold, but guess what? As soon as the spring come, you're gonna see these potatoes shooting up nicely, and you're gonna be seeing everything. So this is how simple it is to basically get a garden going. You ain't gotta go to the store and buy anything. All right? All right, guys, so what happened now, we're going to plant some potato in this container. This is an old vacuum that I had it in the garden. I used to make compost out of it. But guess what now? I'm going to plant some potato in there. So let's come over this old deep freeze here. It wasn't able to hold all these, but okay, look at this. You have 1, 2, 3 eyes in this. So since you have 3, I'm gonna just cut it in 2. Let me see. And then we have this again. I'm gonna just cut it in 2. So basically, I'm gonna plant 4 potato in this container. So I'm gonna bring them over here. Okay. And I'm gonna plant 4. So put 1 there, cover it. Put 1 there. Put the other 1 there. Put 1 here. So we have 4 potatoes in this container. So what we do now, we just cover them. We just cover them. That's all we do. So guess what, guys? We ain't even hit spring yet, but we already ahead of time. We start to put food in the earth. Because with this food, you know for a fact, they're going to come back. You know what I'm saying? So you could start putting potato in the earth. You could start. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait until the spring hit. No, that's time gone. You're wasting time. Well, sorry guys. Some people have really bad weather. So I understand it could be a little difficult. But so far, we have a bag and we have this container and we plant some potato. So what we're gonna do now, I'm going and create, let me just cut these up. That's 3. You see? This is multiplying your plants. Now you cut this one now. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different holes of potato that we're gonna plant. You see, so there's many ways you can save money, there's many ways you can do this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that complicated. All right?